What's poppin' Royals, and welcome back to the 21 Days of Self-Love Challenge. Day 13. It's time for us to talk about talking. Self-love, self-talk, that is. What are you saying to yourself? We've talked a lot about being kind to yourself, but have you even been paying attention to what you've been saying to yourself? Are you saying uplifting and positive affirmations? Or are you saying things that you know you would never say to anyone else lest you risk a bit of fisticuffs or lose a friend? For example, when you wake up in the morning, what is your morning mirror conversation sounding like? Filter off for this one. Is it like, oh my God, I got a zit? I am going to have to change my diet so that I can take care of it. Maybe need to work a little bit harder on my skincare routine, make sure that I'm taking off my makeup at night. Just start thinking about things that you know you gotta do to take care of you because you got this little poo-poo. Or is it like, oh my God, there's a zit? I actually decorated around it. Anyways, other end, being more like, I am so hideous. Do you see that? There is a planet on my face. Oh my God. I can't go nowhere. I can't even shoot my videos. Ugh. Yeah, I'm not good at negative self-talk. But there you go. I'm not good at something. I don't think that's a justified example. Let's think a little bit harder. Let's say we're overweight. Are we getting in front of the mirror and saying, you fat, disgusting son of a... Or are we able to say, okay, you're getting a little thick. You might need to hold off on some of that fast food, babe. Okay. Might need to go on a juice diet. Might need a fast. Checking a double chin. Look out. Because if it's the first one, it sounds like something negative that someone said to you that just really stuck with you. And it's sad to say, but sometimes somebody hurting our feelings years ago. And I mean years. Change over time, and without us even realizing it, we start to accept these thoughts and these words as our own. But have you ever tried to say your negative self-talk in someone else's voice? Maybe in the voice of a judgmental parent, or a childhood bully, maybe a toxic ex, or that frenemy you won't get rid of. Try it now if you haven't. Starting to sound familiar? The things we tell ourselves can either empower us or prevent us from moving, literally paralyzing us. Because when we tell ourselves hurtful things, we don't want to connect with other people or try to achieve our goals. We don't try to be our best because honestly and quite frankly, we are too tired with all of those thoughts running in the background of our minds to even do so. Negative self-talk is the type of thing that makes you want to go sit somewhere, sigh, cry, and crash out. However, on the flip end, toxic positivity is no better for you, baby. And yes, I know I got a video in here that I said, replace every negative with a positive. Okay, but I told you to be realistic while doing that at the end of the day. Because just rinse, wash, and repeat, or wash, rinse, repeat, is not going to get you up on your feet. Not when you're not being honest with yourself. Because sooner or later, you're going to meet some heat. And if you have not built a firm foundation, baby, it's gonna knock you down and boil you in hot water. And a lot of people encourage you to be in denial or delusional online, but I've always told you guys, even while manifesting, that I have unwavering faith. And that's what I coach. Because it is better for your mental health and more soothing and satisfying for you to be real with yourself. Kind to yourself with a realistic view. Because if you are at all rational, baby, eventually you're going to do it anyway. And if you've been feeding yourself unrealistic positivity, you're probably going to respond negatively and start talking to yourself negatively. Like, i.e., we overweight, we know we need to fix that. And we like, oh, you a model, you a supermodel, you sexy, you this, that, and the third. And then you walk past that mirror and catch something that you ain't want to see. And you be like, oh, is that me? Hello, somebody. Why? Because toxic positivity and negativity like to go on the dance and do the tango, and they do it actively. And by that, I mean they encourage one another. So instead, today, I challenge you to try truthful, constructive self-love talk. You'll know it's truthful and constructive when you can see the positive and negative aspects of your reality that is right in front of you, and be able to continue to move forward focused on your goals or whatever you want to do with your life while accepting yourself, flaws and all. That's a song by Beyonce, by the way. Go look it up, because honestly, that should be a self-love song. I imagine she's singing that about Jay-Z, but baby, you need to go sing it to yourself. We should all sing it to ourselves. Great song. Go look it up. I'll leave the link down below if this is YouTube. Flaws and all. Magnifique. Shout out to Beyonce, Queen Bey, y'all. Because truthful, constructive self-love talk is speaking to yourself with awareness, kindness, and compassion. Overly negative and overly positive thoughts can both immobilize us. But realistic and constructive thoughts can both empower us and show us where we need to get to work. This is where you'll find the courage to face your limits, accept your limits, and push past them anyway. Do not rob yourself of the opportunity of you to go and face your limits, boo. Because I guarantee you, once you do, once you go out there and confront the limits that you believe are limiting you, there is a superpower laying in wait just for you once you surpass the limits that you've set on you. So go and test your limitations and try to be more curious about your inner thoughts, i.e. the self-talk constantly and continuously playing in the back of your head. Ask yourself, is it the kind of self-talk that's helping encourage you to take useful, beneficial action in your life? Is it the type of self-talk that allows you to acknowledge your weaknesses and still be okay with them without them disempowering you? But also empowering you because you also see the good in the situation that you have at hand? Or is it just pure emotion? Or is it more realistic? It's time to stop criticizing and start seeking ways to improve and acting on them. There's no point in beating yourself up. Either try to improve or accept that you're not going to. Don't sit around dwelling on ways to judge yourself. This is getting you nowhere, and it is completely useless. Just look realistically at the good and the bad aspects, the negative and the positive. And instead of harshly objectifying where you are now, between where you're headed, try to find some appreciation and gratitude for your middle ground, your process, and your journey as a whole. If you're still here with me, comment I am whole. So I know you stuck it through this far. Be kind. It is okay to not be perfect, and it's okay to not be okay sometimes. It's okay to struggle sometimes. Just breathe. And tune in tomorrow for day 14. Because that's it for today, y'all. Thank you for tuning in for 21 Days of Self-Love Challenge, day 13. Talking about talking. Until next time, y'all know to stay on your grind, continue to shine, and know that I love each and every one of your behinds. Just the way you are, my superstars. Bye. Oh, well, if you like this video so much, I hope you smash that like button. And if you love this content, you better subscribe because more is coming. That said, check out these other playlists in the meantime. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.